So let's hope I can keep this one short because I've been recording a lot the last couple of days. And I just scared the bejesus out of some old guy walking his dog. Dude was so quiet I didn't even notice him walking by, which sometimes does creep me out because ninja crackheads, man. I'm terrified of ninja crackheads. Anyway, I don't know. It's like I'd run in place while the shit dangled in front of my face. But how do you keep up the pace and the hunger pains once you've won the race? When your fuel exhaust is cooling off because you've got nothing left to prove it all, you done hit them with the coup de grace, and yet these assholes still feel the need. And keep testing this Bruce Willis. And the reason they have to keep doing this is because I'm not just Bruce Willis, I'm Bruce Lee. There's nothing they're putting in front of me that I can't tear to pieces instantly. So here's another question for you jackasses. If this swine, okay, this blonde coward that you can tell, one look at him, you can tell, and you know it, if he was really beating up the great fire tiger, Angelina Jolie's fire tiger, don't you think he'd have that on camera? What excuse does he have now? What Smurf story is he vomiting out of his mouth to ice skate on? Because I've got YouTube videos out the wazoo of bitching that guy. In fact, a pretty lengthy one of his girlfriend actually standing in between him and me while he shook and shit on himself from a distance until I finally told him it was okay to walk in front of me. All of it on camera. Yet Miley Cyrus is completely, and not to keep reiterating the same word, but belligerently and asininely ignoring those videos and going along with whatever Smurf story these assholes blurt out of their mouth. But time and time and time again, I keep hearing these people talk, always from a distance, obviously. But it's literally, I mean, I get it. Team Red and Team Blue. Red was the truth and blue was deception. If you chose blue, you know the gremlins are lying. So why the fuck are you guys pushing their deception as the truth? I mean, we've already solidified this, okay? So I'm tired. I'm tired. Challenge is set. If the Illuminati actually thought they had their big show, leave them to their own resources. Take whatever money, whatever aid you're giving them, which is pretty much everything at this point, let's face it. Drop them on the curb and then watch them the way you watch me. See how quickly everything about them doesn't crumble into a pile of maggots. Just like they used to do when I walked by that damn trail, huh? The only time those cowards ever got tough on me when there was like 15 of them bum rushed me in the middle of the night and I still didn't run. Held my fucking ground. I should have just reached out and killed everybody and told the cops I got jumped. There was so much about that story that was still unquestionably weird. Like Jessica Alba, or no, excuse me, booties, Jessica Biel. I gotta keep reiterating this. She's the one that posted on Instagram after I was complaining that there are no dragons in the riverbed, just swine and gremlins. I kept posting that. She finally replied with, "We know dragons don't have hooves, let us have our fantasy anyway." This prompted me, along with all the weird shit Angelina Jolie was doing, to think that it was some sort of haze. Some sort of weird gesture, some sort of, I don't know, like how to describe it, induction, I don't know, what the hell. But yeah, the idea of jumping over the bushes and killing a bunch of homeless people and saving some victim, it wasn't just on my mind to do so, but I could tell there was something fucking weird about it. And sure enough, this Swayze guy was just a fall kid. Excuse me, kid, but he was just a fall guy. I was supposed to slit his throat and try to save some woman who was then going to start screaming about me being a psycho and couldn't handle a good time. And I'd be sitting in prison shrieking about the Illuminati being evil and all that. And so, unfortunately, not slitting his throat has caused a shit ton more damage. Because now they're parading him around like some grand person when it's disgusting. And I can tell they're getting tired of it too. I mean, he's a lump of dead weight to them. But he can burn little girls dangling on chains. That's why they keep him around. And meanwhile, I've got literally everybody stabbing me in the back with giant gremlin grins on their faces, and I don't even think they realize why. I came to the psychology a while back when I was studying the footage of the Anaheim riots. It was like a good 70% of the people in that crowd kicking police cars had no idea why they were out there. Why are we out here? I don't know. Pick up that brick and throw it at the cops. And this mob mentality. They acted up cause. Like they need a reason to act up. No, they need an excuse to try to precept all the evil shit they've been doing. But I don't know. Illuminati got me on a few areas that I didn't expect. One, the general masses. I did not expect 80% of the population to turn instant gremlin. I didn't. I figured once everything was on the table and in public eye, they would rally to do the right thing, and they sprinted in the other direction. Sprinted with giant smiles on their faces. Then kicking back over the last 4 years and slowly dissecting every little thing that happens, yeah, now I can see it. Really hot girl, some douchebag that's chewing her ear off about lie after lie after lie about me. It's become obvious, man. The truth is a fucking treadmill. The truth is a mission on a treadmill. You're never gonna get anywhere with the truth. Nobody wants it. And women, all they do is stomp it in the ground. Heel stomp, or excuse me, news stomp. That's all you do. And I shall bruise thy head, and I thy heel. Now we know what that means. And instead of just accepting it, and I don't know, I'm not asking you to apologize, but don't go running to a group of gremlins and swine to spite me. You know what I mean? Like, respect yourselves a little more, ladies. Come on. But then I verbalize stuff like that, and they want to get all the more angry at me. Just retarded, man. Let me go ahead and end this video, because I'm tired. I want to get back to the animals nibbling at my feet, because that shit was cool, dude. I'm sitting there writing a spell, and I had freaking ground squirrels coming up to me and checking me out and nibbling on my shoes. And I can't do that when I start to try to step back into people. Nauseous soup they really are. You people are fucked. The decadence that this country is sucking down is retarded. And if the electricity got shut off tomorrow, if the American dollar finally went belly up, if a solar flare hit this planet and fried everything, zombie apocalypse is actually what I'm praying for, because oh my gosh. Swordsman, tiger, zombie apocalypse, yes, that's my world. And no, Tall Swine Adam is not a swordsman, nor is he from Louisiana. His parents have a white picket fence home and work for Vandenberg Air Force Base, I believe. They kicked him out because he wouldn't stop doing meth. His story and everybody else that pretends to be me, they're just pathetic, talentless nobodies. And maybe I wouldn't be so mad. Imitation is the highest form of flattery, not in this situation, because all these jackasses pretending to be me are doing the most satanic things possible behind the veil of amnesty, wearing a mask. Meanwhile, I'm doing everything up front on the table, cards